welcome back to my channel. So today I am back with another tutorial. It's kind of a grungy, sultry, coppery eye makeup look. I started out wanting to do a drugstore prom tutorial, but it's kind of turned out a little bit autumny, but this would be perfect if you've got like a red or a copper dress on and you just want to sort of pick up those warm tones in your makeup from your dress. So if you want to see how I created this complete drugstore face apart from my eyelash glue, if you want to know how I created this sort of grungy, smoky look, then keep on watching.
So to prep my skin today, I'm first of all going in with my NYX setting spray in the matte finish formula. I find this really helps my makeup last on my skin by doing this first. I'm now going in with my L'Oreal Skin Perfection Magique Blur, and I'm just applying this all over my face. I'm going to also press it into the areas where I have large pores and texture on my skin. And I am of course going in with my Carmex lip balm to moisturise my lips, ready for my lipstick application later on. Now going in with my foundation, and today I'm using the L'Oreal Nude Magique Teint foundation. I'm using the shade Porcelaine, which is a little bit yellower than my face, but I blend it down my neck so it all blends well into my chest area. So as you can see, I've just dotted the product all over my skin, and I'm then using sort of pressing and bouncing motions with my brush to blend this into my skin. It just gives the skin a beautiful, flawless coverage, and by pressing the foundation, you're not swiping away any of the product, you're keeping that coverage really nice and full. I've somehow lost the product picture for this concealer, but I'm just using the Photoready concealer from Revlon, and I'm just applying it to certain areas where I need a little bit of extra coverage, and also sort of areas that had a little bit of redness and also that I was going to be highlighting later on. So I've just gone around the nose and the mouth where a lot of women get sort of hormonal redness. I've also gone on the top of my cheekbones ready for the highlighter application, and I've also gone on my forehead and chin. So now I'm going to set my base with my Rimmel Stay Matte powder, and I'm just using a large fluffy powder brush to apply this onto my skin. Highlight my under eye area today, I'm going in my Collection Lasting Perfection concealer. This is in the lightest formula, and I'm first of all going to apply it on to my eyelid to prime the eye and conceal any discoloration that I have on my eyelid. I'm also going to take it underneath my eyes as well, so that the area of my eye is all prepped and ready for the makeup application. I'm also going to highlight the center of my nose, my forehead, my chin, and also on the top of my lip. I'm making sure that that line down my nose is nice and straight. And then I'm just going to go in with my tapered brush and blend all of that concealer product into my skin. I'm going to be using my Bourjois loose rice powder, I believe it's called, to set all of that highlighting concealer today. It's got a little bit of a shimmer to this product, so I thought it would be great for setting the concealer product because it's going to help keep the areas sort of bright and light on the skin. So I'm just using my setting brush from Real Techniques, and I'm just going to be setting all of that concealer that we've just placed. Just going in with the contour shade that I will be using today, and I'm just going to run that through my crease with a large fluffy brush just to add a transition shade to the lid so that it is ready for our eyeshadows that we are now going to be applying. So I didn't really have anything planned out for this look. I just sort of sat down and started playing. So I went in with a NYX Jumbo pencil in the shade Bronze, and I'm sort of planning on doing a spotlight effect to my eyeshadow today. So as you can see, I've applied it onto the inner corner and on the outer corner, and I've left that middle area bare of product. I've then just gone in with a clean brush and I'm just blending that product ever so slightly so there's no harsh lines, and it takes a little bit of the stickiness away so that our eyeshadow's still set to it but it doesn't cling, it's still easy to blend out. So I'm going in with my sleek eyeshadow palette in the Storm, and I'm using the shimmery bronze shade. I've just taken this on a small dense eyeshadow brush and I'm just packing it onto where we just applied that bronze eyeshadow pencil. Using the same eyeshadow palette and the same eyeshadow brush, I'm just going in with the light pink shade and I'm just pressing that onto that area where we didn't apply any product. I'm then sort of flipping the brush over to blend the edges so it's not as harsh and it just blends the eyelid together. So as you can see, it just creates this sort of gorgeous soft spotlight eye effect. So I've just gone in and blended the edges. I'm now going in with a sleek eyeshadow palette in the Ultra Mattes number 2, and I'm just taking a sort of red brown shade from this palette, and as you can see I'm creating a sort of smoked out round effect to my eyeshadow today. So I'm blending this shade into my crease and rounding it and connecting it to my lower lash line. This just creates a really gorgeous sort of blown out effect, and it's just keeping in that same colour frame as the oranges and the reds. So I'm just going back in with that blending brush with no added product, and I'm just blending out any harsh edges to help with the smoky sultriness. I'm now just going back in with that copper bronzy shade that we used first of all, and I'm just running that underneath my lower lashes just to connect the entire look together. I'm just going in with that same blending brush and blending that out so it creates a nice soft smoky under eye. I'm of course using my Maybelline Eye Studio Drama Gel Liner to align my lashes today. I'm just creating a sort of smoked out liner effect, so I've applied the smallest amount to my upper lashes on the outer corner, sort of focusing it more on that outer area, and then I'm also using that same product to align my waterline. I've used this to line my waterline because it stays on so well, and that's just what you want when you are at prom. You don't want to keep having to touch up your makeup throughout the night. So as you can see, I've just gone in with a pencil brush and I'm now smoking out that liner on my top lashes to create a really soft, gorgeous, smoked look to this eyeshadow makeup. And as you can see, I'm also using that same pencil brush and just blending it into my lower lashes as well, just so there's no harsh lines. Now going in and curling my lashes as usual, and I'm of course going to be using my Maybelline The Rocket Volume Express mascara to coat my top and bottom lashes. For my false lashes today, I wanted to go with something a little bit more wispy and natural looking. So I went in with my Ardell Demi Wispy Naturals and just applied that with my Duo Lash Adhesive in the clear formulation. Now, this product is the only non-drugstore product that I use for this entire video, and that is just because I don't have any other lash glue at the moment. I really need to find a holy grail lash glue, so if you've got any suggestions then please let me know in the comments below. So I'm just going to fill in my brows as I usually do. I'm just going to speed through them quickly. As always, if you want a updated brow routine then please let me know in the comments below. In case I've taken away any of that black from my waterline, I'm just going in with that same gel liner and just deepening that up so we've got a nice black waterline. I'm now moving back onto my skin. So the first product I'm going to use today is my Bourjois bronzing primer, and I'm just sort of pressing that into my skin on the areas that I'm going to apply bronzer later on. So I love using this product because I feel like it makes my bronzer and blush last on my skin a hell of a lot better. So as you can see, I'm just applying it with an angled sculpting brush from Real Techniques, and I'm just applying it where I'm going to be applying those bronzing and blush products later on. And for my bronzer today, I'm just going to go in with my NYC bronzing powder in the shade Sunny. I'm just applying it with a nice big powder brush just to add a lot of colour to our skin in a quick amount of time. So as you can see, I'm just gently buffing it on to where we just applied that bronzing primer, just to really warm up my skin. Because my eyes are quite dark with all the liner and sort of the autumny shades, I want to keep my skin nice and warm to stop it from looking very pale and sallow and dead. So now going back in with that contour shade, which was the NYX blush in Taupe, I'm just going to be chiseling out the cheekbones and also a little bit around my temples and underneath my bottom lip and my nose, just to add some more dimension to my face so it looks a lot more 3D, and it just slims the face as well and just creates this really gorgeous shape to your face. For my blush today, I'm going in with my Sugar and Spice palette from Makeup Revolutions, and I just went in with a sort of dusky rose shade. It just was a gorgeous sort of tanned blush colour, and it just looked perfect with this look. So as you can see, I just stippled the product on and then I blended it with the brush. For my highlighter today, I'm going in with Golden Light from Makeup Revolutions. It's a little bit too chalky for my liking. Now that I've got really into my MAC Skin finish in Soft and Gentle, I realise that this is really sort of yellowy gold and it not necessarily suits my skin tone. So, but obviously work with whatever products you have. I just wanted to keep it all drugstore today. So I'm just going to set my brows with this brown mascara from Maybelline to keep them in place all night long. I wanted to keep my lips fairly nude and natural today, so I'm going in with my number 7 nude lip liner, and this is a sort of orangey brown nude, which was perfect for this sort of autumnal colour look. So I just lined my lips and completely filled them in with this product, and it created this gorgeous perfect nude lip shade. And to add a little bit of gloss, I went in with my Revlon Colour Burst in the shade Bellini. And I just applied this to the centre of my lips to make them look a little bit more plumped. I then finished everything off with my NYX setting spray again, just to settle all that powder and to make my makeup last all night. So after I've dried it, this is the finished makeup look. Like I said in the beginning, it would look perfect with any style dress that you have, but especially like a copper, red or a black. If this is what you want to wear, this is just what I came up with using all drugstore products. The sleek eyeshadow palettes are always awesome, so they are a guaranteed must if you need a new drugstore eyeshadow palette. So I hope you enjoyed this look. Thank you ever so much for watching, and I will talk to you all very soon.